It is April 24. United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio stated that after he began talking with the Russians, he started to better understand their position on Ukraine. I think that if he had managed to talk to ISIS chief executioner Jihadi John, he would have developed a better understanding of ISIS' position on Christians. And if he had been born about 80 years earlier, he might have found common ground with the authors of a final solution to the Jewish question in Nazi Germany. By the way, 3 years ago, Russian propagandists were praising Putin for launching what they openly called the final solution to the Ukrainian question. Without the slightest hint of shame, they used the exact term final solution. Marco Rubio is not a fool. He fully understands that Putin dreams of completely destroying Ukraine and Ukrainians. He knows that any agreements on a ceasefire are not the end of the war or the genocide, but merely a pause. He simply hopes that the continuation of the war won't happen on his watch and will be someone else's problem down the line. He also knows that his boss has a rather warm attitude toward the Kremlin's butcher and actually wants to maintain a cozy relationship with him. For Trump, Putin's Russia is a dream country. It's a place where you can get re-elected as a president indefinitely, where all political rivals are poisoned with Novichok, jailed for decades, or simply shot. A country where criticizing the president equals treason, where the media compete in flattery toward the head of state, and where courts do whatever he desires. A place where the word liberal is the worst insult, where immigrants are reduced to the level of slaves, where values are measured only in dollars, and where dignity and honor are just laughable words from old books whose meanings hardly anyone remembers anymore. It seems to me that this is exactly how Trump would like to see his own country. He wants to make it his personal property, to turn the United States into a Russia under a stars and stripes banner. Will he succeed? I don't think so. He never finishes anything he starts, from coups to trade wars, but he will definitely try. Meanwhile, his friend in Moscow continues exterminating Ukrainians. Last night, our country suffered one of the largest missile attacks yet. A large number of people were killed in their own homes. At the same time, many others became orphans and widows. But Mr. Rubio won't say a word about that for fear of offending his boss, or both of his bosses, one in Washington and one in Moscow.